Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, everyone. Come on in and have a seat and relax. And it's Feng Shui Friday today. Entering the Lionsgate portal yesterday. It's still activating. It's still, the energy is still, we're still in the portal phase. So I hope everybody's feeling good. And I know for me, it gave me a lot more insights, a lot more ideas for projects, and that is the reason why I'm here to talk with you today, is because I was going to do a video today for the Patreon channel that discussed Feng Shui for August and how to set up your home and everything as for the month of the Yang Water Monkey. As I was exploring what I was going to talk about during that, I got an insight that why not bring a masterclass in to everybody next week, since we're still in the Lionsgate portal. It's a perfect time to do a masterclass on Feng Shui and Astrology and for the Year of the Wood Dragon 2024. So we do have August through January of next year that we're still working with the dragon energy. And so what I decided to do was to do a masterclass for all of you on Patreon. And it is a masterclass that I did for a California Psychics group of about around 400 psychics in 2023, and they absolutely loved it. We worked on the different areas in their homes, businesses, and setting up spaces that were going to help them have successful businesses. So I decided to take out my information that I had done for that masterclass and spread it over a week's time with 2 videos a day for 5 days. So you're going to get 10 videos of content on how to do it yourself Feng Shui for the rest of the year of the dragon for 2024. And I will talk about August, I will talk about September, October, the whole fall winter series of what to do and how to set up your space based on Chinese astrology and also the Feng Shui design of the space. So I hope you'll join me for that on Patreon. And if you're watching this today, the link is below to join Patreon. If you're not on my email list, go ahead and do that, because I'll be sending out information about the masterclass that I'm doing. And you know, it'll be available online for you to watch over and over and over again. It's going to be quite a bit of content. This will be a real teaching piece that I'll be doing with my whiteboard and you know, drawings and all of the information that will help get you in alignment for the rest of the year. Okay. Now, after this week, after the masterclass, it doesn't end there. So by joining Patreon, you're going to get anything I add to it over the course of the next, 4 or 5 months till the end of the year. So it's a real bonus and, a chance to really do your own Feng Shui. You don't need a consult. But if you do want a consultation with me, then you're going to, sign up for Tier 2. So that you get the 30-minute consultation with me once a month, where we can look at your floor plan, we can look at your astrology chart, and we can really fine-tune the Feng Shui and your astrology for that particular month ahead. So Unique Feng Shui was a program that I used to release at this time of the year for over $600. And this one is, a fraction of that for $9.99 a month, or $24.99 a month if you want the 30-minute session with me. Okay, so what we're going to talk about is, I'll just give you some of the highlights of what the classes will be. So first off, we're going to talk about what is Feng Shui and how it can help you to create a winning environment. Okay, that's for your home, your business, or your office, and therefore your life. We're going to align your birth chart with your floor plan. I'm going to show you how to do that, and also we're going to try to help you create a winning environment that feels like pleasurable to you, and you'll want to be spending time in that space and then in that energy. Okay. All right, the second class is the Feng Shui Bagua, the compass, and I'll go through each area on that class, and I'll give you, a brief description of how to find that in your home, where it would be, and then go through the different areas and how they're going to affect each life area and what to put in those areas based on Feng Shui principles. So you're going to be learning a lot of Feng Shui principles for the different areas and for a home office, let's say, or a bedroom or a kitchen. And therefore, you're going to be able to look in your own home and be able to say, oh, okay, I need to fix this here, fix that there, and I'll put this in alignment for the wood dragon year, okay? And then the corresponding, the monthly flying stars that change every month, okay? The third class will be the 9 life areas for manifesting success in your life and business, and that's where we'll go through the 9 life areas, and I'll go in detail of what those are and how you can up level those areas so that you're manifesting into form for success, okay? And all of the Feng Shui secrets that I have learned over the course of my career over the last 25 years. And how that you can utilize those in your home or your business, your office, okay? The video number 4 is going to be setting up your home as a sanctuary and for success. So again, how to set up your home and going into detail about each particular area based on your astrology chart, what's beneficial for you, what to put in each area, and how to move things around so that you're in alignment for the year, okay? Designing, the next one, number 5, video 5, is designing a work sanctuary or home office for success. So that'll be a whole video on how to set up a home office, how to set up your office at work for success, based on whatever your astrology is, and we're going to look at the 8 mansions, and if you don't know what that is, don't worry, because that's what you're going to find out all about, the different formulas that you put in place to achieve your goals, whatever those goals are, which will determine in the life areas that we're going to be going through. Okay, so that's video 5. Video 6 is going to be aligning your life with the year of the Wood Dragon 2024. I'm going to go more into the monthly aspects of the Wood Dragon for the coming year, for the rest of the year, and how to align your life based on the flying stars, okay, and looking at the astrological heaven luck as we are applying it to the earthly luck, so that we're making the decisions with those 2 pieces of information that are going to be impactful for you and for your life ahead. Okay. Again, the next video is going to be all about the flying stars Feng Shui monthly influences for the rest of 2024. So I'll have all of those on a chart for you, and we'll go through what months are coming up, and we'll be able to talk more in depth about how those are going to affect you as you're moving forward. We're going to talk about Chinese astrology for your home office and your life, and how that affects your space, and the impact of 2024, the Wood Dragon, on your particular sign. We'll most likely in that class go through all of the animal signs, the 12 animal signs, as we look at them in depth, as far as whatever sign that you are, you'll be able to go, yep, I have this one, and I'm going to design my space according to this. So if we do your 30-minute consultation, you will have all of your animal signs and your elements there, so we can get more definitive. That's why I would definitely recommend that you do that, but you don't have to. It's not mandatory, okay? We'll be talking about the heaven luck, man luck, and the earth luck, and how those all correspond with each other, so you understand how they work all together and deriving the total package for the most effective results in a space. Okay, we're going to talk about video 10 is all sacred energy clearings in your home and business. So clearing space is really important whenever you're doing Feng Shui. We always want to clear the space first before we put our Feng Shui in place. And that does include clearing clutter. So I will talk more about energy clearings, clearing clutter, and organizing your spaces in alignment with the year, and just how to go about doing that. There are several different methods to sacred energy clearings that I'll be discussing, and also the mantras that go along with those that you can utilize at your discretion, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay. I'll also be talking a little bit about crystals for your home life and business, and how to utilize crystals and what they're utilized for in the different areas to put that extra oomph in a space, and to exemplify the energy in the space. So we'll be looking at the different crystals for the different areas and those properties within those crystals. And then lastly, video 12 is going to be how to do it yourself Feng Shui design and placement. So then I will go through a step-by-step process to help you to what do you do first, what do you do second, what do you do third, what do you do fourth. It'll kind of be like a checklist for you, so you'll be able to say, yeah, I know what to do because I'll just follow my checklist, and then if I have questions, then you can definitely get that 30-minute consultation with me, and we can work it from there. Now, one of the things is the advantage to signing up for Tier 2 is that 30-minute consultation is once a month. So I'm able to coach you every single month on your chart in relation to your home and office, and we can look at your individualized plan so that I can coach you in the right direction each month. So it definitely is to your advantage to get that Tier 2 package to go along with the training. However, it's not mandatory. You can just get the information for the $9.99 and have it at your disposal and utilize it in whatever way you feel is comfortable for you. We will be working on the different schools of Feng Shui. Form School, we'll be working with the Compass School, we'll be working with Western, the BTB, because I incorporate all of them in my work. I was trained in BTB, the Black Sect Tantric Buddhism method by Professor Lin Yun early on. That was my first experience with Feng Shui, and that was in 1996. I studied with several masters, and including Professor Lin, and learned that method first. So I used that for years before I learned Compass School and using the compass and the directional approach. So I kind of come from many different backgrounds, and what I have found is that not one is better than the other, and I utilize them all, because when I find that they overlay together and in combination, it can be impactful. It can be very powerful to use them all, depending on what space we're working with. As many of you know, I was a real estate appraiser and a real estate broker for 35 years, and used my methods on all of my listings, all of my sales, and gave Feng Shui advice through over 1,000 consultations internationally. So when I look at a space as an appraiser, I'm looking at it very differently than when I'm looking at it for a sale or a purchase. And I'm looking at it very differently as when I'm looking at it for a Feng Shui consultation. But I utilize, I mean, I can't disregard all of that information and knowledge I've gained over the years. So I feel like that is what sets me apart from the rest, is that I've had the experience in being in several thousand homes over the last 30 years, and have been able to pick up on all the energies within every single space, whether it's home, commercial spaces, businesses. I've worked with pretty much everything that you can think of. Even I've worked with landscapes. So, Feng Shui isn't just about moving a couch and putting a picture on the wall. It's a lot more in depth than that. And I hope in this Masterclass training to give you as much as I can within a week's time let's see, we're going to do 10 videos on everything. And then wherever I feel, based on your questions, that I've left out some holes, then those will be forthcoming on Patreon for the rest of the year after that, okay? So I really feel like it's going to give everybody what they need to get their homes and businesses and lives in check for the coming 2024. And then if it is something that people enjoy and they like, then I will create the next year's for 2026. And I'll get that one out so everybody has it by the new year and the end of January when we move into the next new year, okay? So thank you so much for being a part of my community. You know how much I love all of you so much, and appreciate you for being a part of my tribe and being a part of my subscribers. And I hope you'll continue on the path with me as we move into this week and do a little Feng Shui fixes for a little bit of Feng Shui for everyone and astrology for everyone as we're moving into the second half of the year. All right? Until we meet on Monday, I will see everybody on Monday to have another conversation with you about Feng Shui, astrology, energy, and all of those things that we like to work with here on the channel at My Spiritual Sanctuary. So wish everybody a wonderful weekend ahead, and if you have any questions about the training, please go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer that for you if you have any questions before you sign up on the Patreon channel. But give it a try. You can sign up. You don't have to stick with it. You can drop out at any time. But I feel like you'll get a lot out of it, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it would be impactful and very effective training for you in your life. So that's all I have for you today. I want to wish everybody a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you next week. All right? Namaste, my friends.